his scheme or my scheme. We'll see, huh?
On one of the best tight ends in the league, and that's Jimmy Graham.
I think he made up for lost time when he got to the NFL because in college he was mainly a basketball player.
Seahawks happen to run my scheme pretty good. You know, the defense and offense.
Every time he touches the ball, he's a threat to score.
The first carry for the rookie Procise. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Doug Baldwin from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And it's up and good.
We'll see between my scheme and his scheme. We'll see who wins this game.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Shift together here from the D-line. They go play action here on 1st down. Surveying the field. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive.
I think he had a step on him. Seahawks do have big cornerbacks. They're tall.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense,
I do enjoy playing with the Seahawks, though, because they're one of the teams, one of the 5 or 6 teams that I use that can run my scheme. I have about 10, 15 teams I play with, but they happen to be one of the teams that execute very well.
Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. 3rd down and 3. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And left side here, it's Graham. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up.
Shout out to my opponent, that boy Chris A. Running the Seahawks against the Seahawks. He's got the he's playing with the home Seahawks.
On 2nd down, Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Wilson. There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And his kick.
It looks like my slot receiver, Baldwin's going to have a good game. 2 touchdowns so far. As you can see, I do throw the ball too. I don't just run. I mainly like to run, control the game, but I will throw. I can throw. I can throw deep, and I can throw short if I have to.
This drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go deep. He's got him in. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before.
So he knows how to play with Russell Wilson, I suspect. You know, that's how Russell Wilson played. I don't play with him like that when I play with Seahawks. I just keep him in the pocket pretty much. I don't have to because I have a very good run game and I play good defense. I don't really know how to run around with him like that, scramble with him, you know.
And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Now Wilson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
Cam Chancellor is one of the best safeties in the game, but with his linebacker size, that allows
Russell Wilson is probably more effective like that, you know, scrambling around with him. But again, in my scheme, I don't have to rely on him a lot like that.
Again, eluding the pressure right. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. Baldwin coming off his first Pro Bowl appearance. He had career highs, Charles, in catches with 94, over 1,100 yards. That also a career high. Pretty good season for Doug Baldwin.
And I think the place that he really started to take off was midway through 2015. The connection between he and his quarterback, Russell Wilson, where they were playing more from the pocket, bigger plays downfield, and that just propelled him into 2016. That, and anything he perceives as a slight, he uses it to his advantage, and he just goes out and plays.
And he motions the wide receiver. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it.
So we have Seattle against Seattle. We playing on the road with my Seahawks against my opponent Seahawks at home.
He's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And he comes back with one complete. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. A hit as he throws.
So we put that rush on him. That Overstorm Brave is a pretty effective play if you set it up right. You have to set it up right, though.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
My defensive playbook that I use, the Seahawks, they are excellent at executing.
The drive starts with C.J. Procise. They can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something.
Some teams that can run my defensive scheme very well. Seahawks, Cardinals, Giants, Cowboys, Bengals, Ravens, to name a few.
To begin quarter number 2, they face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Another run, but this time it's Rawls. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a 1st down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise. And now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
And Graham's got it over the middle. You know, Charles, for Graham, so much concern early in the season about whether he'd be ready to play this year, what would happen recovering from the tendon. Not only was he ready, he played every game this season for Seattle.
And it wasn't just the injury concern with Jimmy Graham. It's how Seattle runs their offense. Remember, when he was in New Orleans, he could expect a ton of passes.
Figured we could execute that, so that's why I went on and ran it again. Because somehow he was jamming the players up like that. I don't know where that come from.
65 catches.
65 catches, just shy of 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, too. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, They moved him and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They stay on the ground. Rolls again. And he's got room. And he'll cut it out to the sideline. A big run that time by Rawls.
You can see the Seahawks are very effective with my scheme. The run, rushing attack, passing, and defense. They're one of the top teams that do execute my scheme, both on offense and defense.
And I think he appreciates the starter, wearing people down, tiring them out a little bit. He took full advantage, didn't he? Came in with fresh legs and carried the ball.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So often you hear defensive coaches talk about we need all 11 on every play in order to be a good run-stopping unit. And sometimes it starts to sound a little cliche. But did you see the free safety on that play? Knifing through.
There's Baldwin.
So it looks like this is Baldwin's game. 3 touchdowns. Looks like he's this is his game, it looked like.
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
I just said that. Yeah, looks like it's Baldwin's game. 3 touchdowns. Please support my Twitch channel and follow. Also share with others.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Lockett the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And on the last drive,
I like sharing the little knowledge that I have and things that I learn. I like sharing it. That's why I started the Twitch channel, so I could, you know, record games, upload games, show you my schemes.
And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. There's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But I believe a Seahawk.
That's that strong corner 2 fires. Gets pretty good pressure. Again, if you set it up right. A lot of the formation, you have to set it up right for it to be more effective.
Lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Complete. Richardson has it. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Now Wilson on first down. He's got time in the pocket. Over the middle, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson finding time. Looking sideline in.
That's Sherman there. He's going to lock his side down in most cases.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the outcut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. On 3rd down, Wilson. Flushed out right, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. KJ Wright coming in to drop him for a loss of 8.
As you can see, the Seahawks are very good at executing my defensive playbook, the scheme that I use also.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's got time as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf.
See, I don't use nano blitz. I don't know how to nano blitz. All my plays are just clean blitzes. I suspect my opponent's going to quit. Probably he's going to unplug. Let's see if he does.